And hopefully, are we live yet? Are we live yet? I'm not live.
Shows live.
It shows live. Maybe refresh my page.
Oh, where is the stream? Oh, look at this.
I need to that's posting stuff as well. Oh, we're live. Hello, everyone. Give me a second.
It's not the stream.
Yeah. It's fine. I just need to pop it in the Discord server.
Hi everyone. Also, I'm not ready.
We are.
No. Damn it.
Okay, we are live streaming two 2011 sets.
You're about to say 2,000 people. I was like, holy.
We are broadcasting live to 2,000.
I know we're going to be building the Hogwarts. Well, I think it's just called Hogwarts, but it is the Battle of Hogwarts set and the Forbidden Forest set. The issue is I've mixed both sets into the same part collection, which is going to drastically slow down my build.
Oh, I don't think it's a tree, Rosie.
Yeah, exactly. It's tiny, so I've got to and it's a massive
So build the Battle of Hogwarts first.
That would make sense. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that. Right. I haven't got the boxes, unfortunately, but what can you do? Let's have a look at the chat and see if anyone is actually here. Oh, we've got some people. Bob, hello. Lego Lord of the Rings, Mox, how are you? Sebastian, how are you? Hamish Horrick 97, I've probably got that. No, Hamish Hortick 97. There we go. How are you as well, Dylan? How are you? What is your opinions on the summer wave? I am very excited on the summer wave. It's going to be very expensive, but I'm all for it. Just about. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigures in this set, which is very cool. Should we do the minifigures first, or should we do them at the end? Let's do the minifigures now. So I never actually had this Battle of Hogwarts set growing up. I had the Night Bus, but I didn't have this one. What do you think the two unknown summer sets will be? So there's one at $120, $130, and the other one is slightly less at $90 or something like that, if I remember correctly. I would like one of them to be a Goblet of Fire set, something like the third task, or the the Durmstrang ship or something like that. But who knows? There's not really too many consistencies with the summer wave. We're getting sets across all the other Harry Potter films, so it's anyone's guess at this point. We've got the classic issue of trying to figure out what's black and which is dark grey in these old instructions.
Rosie's favorite game with old sets.
Yeah. I think we've already built Neville there. Where's the 2010 Hogwarts? That is going to be later, because this won the vote and we had quite a lot of people vote on it, and this won, which surprised me because I thought everyone wanted to see the 2010 Hogwarts more than these two sets, but clearly not, which is fine. We've got to build them both anyway.
Leaky Cauldron, not a bad idea. I think that would be a really nice corner building, or some small, skinny, tall one, but I think that would be fun.
Yeah, the issue with the Leaky Cauldron, I think it works for a cheap set for sort of $20 to $30 range, but if you want to make it the size of which it would attach to Diagon Alley at £100, I don't know if people would be that interested in spending that sort of money on just the Leaky Cauldron. It's not very colourful, it's a bit dark and dingy, it's maybe the modular people would be interested to have an old English style pub, I guess, buying a set like that, but it's a difficult one. Where is Neville's hair? Hello, Brick Jake. Hello, Brick Tennis. I need to find this hairpiece.
really like Neville's cardigan in the Battle of Hogwarts set. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is a nice piece. Oh, there it is. Found it. Finally. Would you like to see a big build of the Ford Anglia or the bike and sidecar? I'd prefer the Ford Anglia, but I think
I would prefer the bike and sidecar.
I think the bike and sidecar would be cool because it would come with a stand which would like angle it up, and I can imagine it flying type. Yeah. And then you could also have like an extension where you can build like Voldemort flying next to it off to the side and them like firing spells at each other. Like that could be something you could do to the set. But
The problem is, if they were going to do a bike and sidecar, they won't make buildable figures to go with them.
Yeah.
no, you'd use. I guess you couldn't use minifigures because it wouldn't be minifigure scale, would it? But,
No.
yeah.
Not at that scale.
Yeah. So I'd say the Ford Anglia, to be honest, because I think the bike and sidecar, if you've got no one in it, then it looks really bare. But with the Ford Anglia, if you've got no one driving it, it doesn't really diminish the model too much.
No, I'm not a Ford Anglia fan. I already have enough Ford Anglias in my life. There's so many.
I know Tommy would like a Ford Anglia, but I prefer a night bus, I think.
Night bus first. Then I would do motorbike sidecar and then Ford Anglia.
Out of the two, if they were going to do a night bus or an Anglia, I'd buy the Anglia. I wouldn't buy the night bus.
Yeah.
You'd be tempted though.
I mean, I would be tempted if it was in the same scale as like the other cards, but it's a scale thing for me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Tommy's obsessed with scale.
Definitions, casual
technically,
definitions.
this is 2 bricks wider than it ought to be, so I'm literally not going to buy it.
I'm not that finicky.
Your likeness
The
of the whole
Ghostbusters
spread
car.
totally depended on the scale of it.
Yeah, because I think that was very important.
Clearly.
Justifies its price and its stature.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to try and speed up all this, are you? No. Because the parts are all over the place, and I can't be bothered because I'm tired.
It's 9
I woke up
over
about
here.
an hour ago, so that is for Sprouts. Where's Lucan? There's Harry. Why have you got 2 Harrys? Oh yeah, because it's the 2 sets. Which one is the actual? Is it exactly the same? Yes. No. Yes. Let's have his sad face on because that makes sense because he's in the Battle of Hogwarts. It's 3:30 here. It is, what time is it here? 2:30, so we're an hour behind. Black hair, there we go. Whereas over here, the UK. But Lauren is in the United States of the American.
Luckily, it's only 9 a.m. If I was in California, it would be 6 a.m.
Ouch. Wait, you didn't open the parts of both
He
sets
did.
and put them together, did you?
Did exactly that.
I have to clean the parts, Joe.
Had to.
So, like, to do them separately, I'd essentially, because I've only got one clean towel at a time, it would take another extra day, and it's just not worth the hassle.
An extra day?
Because it takes a day to dry, like, the parts, so you essentially put all the parts in a bowl full of, like, soapy water. Then you transfer those parts you spread them out over a towel and let it drain on the towel, and then it takes around a day to dry, and then you do it with another set. But obviously that process takes a day, so it's like, yeah, unless you've got 2 spare towels, but I didn't have 2 spare towels at the time, so.
Okay, alright. You're probably not wrong.
We're gonna be here for hours. Nah. I mean, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but not that long. I know they're all mixed together, but like, it's not that bad. We're going swimmingly already. I know there's 7 minifigures in this set, not 6.
3, 4, 5. Oh, that's convenient.
Have you got snow where you are? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I think most areas in the north is just snow at the moment. So, fairly deep. Is it snowing where you are, Tommy?
Ooh, no, we haven't had snow.
Yeah.
Definitely not over here.
Perks of being in the south. Right. Sprouts head. Is it this one? I can't tell. No, it's not. What is this one? Ah, that's her head. Even we got snow, we never get snow where I'm from in the UK. Yeah. Hats, need a hats. There it is. Does she have and one? She does. I wonder if there are any missing pieces. Because there's a couple of missing pieces in the last build. What's your thoughts on the buildable Dobby, and would you rather have gotten the Ron to go with the other two? I think the buildable Dobby looks alright, but the Ron should have ideally come with. It's difficult because if it came with that set, it would have been 180 quid rather than 120 pounds, and people aren't spending 180 pounds for buildable figures. They should have all come in their own separate sets for 60 pounds each. Where if you buy all three, you're going to get to the 180, but accompanied with that set, similar to the buildable creatures, you get a small stand with a unique minifigure of that character, and for 60 quid I think people would be more, entertained into buying them. But the way they did it, just offering 2 of the 3 in a £120 set,
buying that set for the minifigures.
Is not good enough. What's this minifigure for? No. Oh, this is for another Harry Potter. Okay. I'm building up 2 sets at once.
I'm curious if they're going to come out with more buildable figures. That kind of fizzled out.
They won't. I can't see that happening. Voldemort doesn't come in the set, does he? No. He goes over there. Hagrid doesn't either. What about there? Dementor Hoods. Another Dementor Hoods. Narcissus torso, Narcissus hair. Hoods piece. Narcissus hair. I'm looking for a Narcissus body piece. There we go.
Seems really flimsy.
I'm planning on buying the Hogwarts Express DC very soon, but I find it a little too expensive. Is it worth the money?
It's a really nice set, so in the end I think it is worth it. However, it would be way more worth it if it was like $50 less.
Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna say no, but only just no. It's not like it's a rip-off type thing. I would, at this point, if you've waited this long, wait a little longer until it goes on sale somewhere, because it's not sold incredibly well. So I can see it just going on sale quite easily, to be honest. But it's a difficult one. If you really want it, then you're not gonna be disappointed. But if you're on the fence about it, then I would advise you waiting a little bit longer until it goes like $50 off or something like that.
Yeah, even Lego offered 25% back with like cash.
Or at least wait till double VIP. At least do that.
Yeah.
You've waited this long. Oh, the old Dementors are cool. Even though they're not as good as the new ones, I still like the old ones.
I was about to request a song change, but it stopped.
I can do a song change.
And while he's looking at songs,
There you go.
a question on the Hungarian horntail set. Is the tip of the tail really on that precariously just by that bar?
What, this?
The tip of the tail. Nope, not that. Go to the very tip. That way.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Thank you. I'm like, am I missing something here? It's barely holding on there.
I should have done that. There we go. Black wand. Okay, minifigures are complete. It's all said and done. Well, and some of the minifigures on the new set as well. It feels weird building it in this order because, like, I'm basically building the expansion before the main set, which this goes on to. Barely holding an accurate description of my mental health. These are the wrong colour. So, Maybe it looks more into whatnot, Tommy.
A little bit. I do want to get into it. I've got so much stuff that I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
But I think it's just worth doing for the sake of just getting rid of some stuff that I don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is a case of I need to prioritize my other stuff first.
Yeah.
Because I've got a video that's meant to be coming out this Saturday before I go away.
Yeah.
And then I've got another video to work on for when I get back. So I've basically got to do 2 videos over the next couple of days, which is fine because I don't have to get the second video finished today.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that those both go relatively smoothly. So
Yeah.
it is just a case of sorting everything out.
Yeah. Yeah, whatnot could be good. I just wish I could really get away with it because I don't think I'll have I think you need to have probably at least 50 people watching.
Yeah, you need to have a little bit of a base following.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, I reckon I can get that. It's just I'd have to make
Especially
it.
if you promote it, like,
That's what I mean.
you know, for like a full 2 days before you go live type thing. You do like an Instagram post about it and a community post and Discord, you know. Maybe even mention it in a video, being like, you know, I'll do the whatnot thing for like all these Lego.
Yeah, well, like I say, I'll focus on that in like, I think it will at least be February time. It's weird to think the month is like almost over already.
It's very weird to think that.
Yeah, I've kind of enjoyed taking this month a bit more chill.
Well, me too. I think I've spent a lot of time just gathering my own thoughts and just actually taking a break from YouTube, which has been really nice.
Yeah.
And you know, I am ready to go back into it. I was ready at the beginning of the year to get back into it because I kind of, you know, took some time in December as well. But I think it's just very important when you're not like to just take a break every now and then.
Yeah.
And my last couple of videos are still doing well, so I think the video I have planned will definitely they'll not suffer because of the break as well.
Yeah.
It's always nice.
Glad to see you listening to the fans. I'm hoping that means we'll be getting a full Quidditch pitch at some point. I mean, I don't know why they're not, because like that would appeal to essentially everyone, like, you know, younger kids, adults, like, everyone wants a full Quidditch pitch because the 3 that they've released are, you know, quite frankly, it doesn't really cut it in terms of that definition. So that'll be cool to see. I just need one slope. Where is this slope gone? Go on, where is it? Where is it? There it is.
How the hell did I do that?
He just stopped this computer from going to sleep every like 15 seconds. Right. It's Technic. Oh no.
You don't know how good you are with Technic.
You're worse than me, I reckon.
I'm really not.
I reckon you are.
I built R2D2. You couldn't even build the underside of the Hogwarts Express.
Hang on. I built a combine harvester and turned it into a go-kart. Like a full.
Yeah, but that sets for like 8+.
No,
it's one of the
like
smallest Technic sets ever.
No, it's like 6+.
What the point stands?
But Technic's Technic, you know, you can't really be, you know, giving me technicalities.
Technicalities. Interesting.
Definitely don't make these pieces anymore, nor in this colour.
Some choices.
Well, do you want different songs? It's meant to be chill.
It is chill, but it's the same beat over and over again, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, have you ever like clicked like the lo-fi?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Well, the thing is, I can't play the lo-fi stream because it's
Yeah, I know you can't.
It's all copyright, surely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so like have to deal with like rubbish like that.
There are copyright free lo-fi stuff.
Yeah.
Like like, do you still have Epidemic Sound, or did you get rid of it?
Oh no, I've still got it, but like
I have a lo-fi playlist.
Yeah, I agree, Bob. But the boys, I'm letting the boys control the volume.
let's try. I mean, I've got like 6 songs here. Let's try this one. Right, I need whites.
Hello. Oh. Green God's hype is real. Yes.
I assume you guys don't mind reminding everyone that we are getting a Gringotts, are we?
I haven't
I
heard
was
about it
unaware.
at all.
No one said anything.
Did you know, Tommy, that we're going to get a Gringotts?
No.
I need to make a video on it.
I think you should just repost what you did a year ago.
Yeah, before that.
I really do think that you should take some clips from those videos. Okay, so I may have been a little bit ahead of myself last year.
Yeah, I was still right, just like a video late in the videos.
So right, except it was a train.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's kind of associated. We're in the same wizarding world, you know. We're in the, you know, we've narrowed it down to that.
Worst excuse.
Like, yes, technically one's Gringotts and one's a Hogwarts Express, but you know, give me a break type thing, you know, it's basically the same. I need 2 clips.
I have, I'm an idiot.
It's too loud, the music. I'll turn it down. I've halved it, so it's at 15%.
Sorry, guys.
Trash truck. Minifigure on the floor.
It's trash day.
Right. We've nearly finished the bridge section. There we go. With Gringotts and an 18+ night bus, yeah, I'll have to say about that. And new overall wave being bigger and more expensive. Does this mean the Lego Harry Potter theme is evolving?
Ooh.
I don't know. I just think they can. I don't think it's that deep. I just think the new lead designer has obviously decided that they can get away with doing 2 big 18+ sets rather than just 1. Okay, now we can't even hear the music, but I barely changed the volume. Well,
Try 20.
Yeah, I've done 22%.
I think in its you know, like whatever Harry Potter is able to do, I'm glad it. I think it's evolved some this year. I think what happens next year is going to really tell us if it is evolving or not. But I think they definitely realize that their age group has potential to be an older demographic that can handle and want what hasn't been done for the collectors.
I can handle it, I swear. Clips. I need more clips. It's going to be really interesting what they do next year.
Yeah, I think that's going to tell us a lot.
Yeah, because I have no idea what's, you know.
Yeah, what? Like it's a little bit exciting already. Like, all right, I'm super hyped for this year, and then, well, this opens up so many doors. Like, what are they gonna do?
Like, that's the thing though, like usually I like to see myself with like, you know, kind of having an idea of like what should happen on things. If I came in to do like next year's sets as like a designer or whatever, I wouldn't have a clue what like where to start in like structuring another 3-year plan and like, you know, how to go about doing that and where to go. Because kind of it feels like Hyper has been a bit random over the last few years, when from 2018 to 2020 it was very structured. You know, the first year we got the first 2 films, then 2019 we got the second 2 films, 2020 we got the next 2, and then you'd think, you know, the 7th and 8th film will be covered in 2021, but obviously, you know, that far from happens. So it's, yeah, it's peculiar, and it's not really gone back into any sort of structure since then either. So
yeah, it would be super cool to see an 18+ Quidditch stadium. I don't know how exactly they would do it, but dude, it would probably have the footprint of like the Coliseum though. So, and that's round.
Mm-hmm. I'm predicting an 18+ Quidditch stadium. Yeah, I don't think it'd be. I don't think it would be 18+.
Think they would do a half, like a half pitch.
I think they would do it a half pitch vertical, rather than, so you get the 2 sort of
all the houses
heaps on either side.
Houses,
yeah, with like a row with, you know, a row with stands, but then like one side will just be open to get access to it all, type thing. But yeah, I don't think it'll be 18+. I think it would be more of a 16+, and come with like loads of minifigures. It just gives me sort of Master Builder series vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
That piece and that piece.
Okay, are we working on the other side? He's so cute.
Don't need that. Technic buildable Harry Potter figures with lots of gears and mechanisms. Yeah, something I would not buy.
Oh, you would, to be the completionist that you're going to be.
I mean, I might buy it, but I wouldn't build it. I couldn't be bothered.
Build it. Buy it, but not build it.
Yeah. Like, you're right that I do want to be a completionist, but like having them all built, I don't really.
Having them all built is not a reality that most people can.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can even reach, depending on how many they eventually release. I'm going to stay a completionist as long as I can. But this buildable Dobby figure is pushing me. I definitely want to make some horror.
It does not look good, Rosie.
It is going to haunt my dreams.
I thought Hedwig was bad.
No, but you got to think of it's only like £35. It's not like
terrifying, and that makes it more terrifying.
I was going to say.
What is your 18+ set prediction for 2024? Personally, I would like to see an 18+ Chamber of Secrets with a big, massive basilisk. There's a lot of good mocks out there of people who've done a basilisk in that sort of style, and it'd be cool to see that with like the whole build of
head,
the Salazar Slytherin head.
Slytherins.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
I'm trying to think of like
2 of these.
I don't even know where to start anymore. I don't know. I have too many mock ideas running around in my head to actually know what Lego is thinking or doing. Like, once again, I think it's going to be just wild. People are going to get Gringotts in them. I mean, depending on Nocturne Alley, I could certainly see them doing a, like, you know, like a secondary, like, Nocturne Alley release. Because Diagon Alley is going to do really well with Gringotts. And then, like, and the sign is already there in Diagon Alley. Yeah. So
that's if it goes with it, because we already know it's not possible for Gringotts to like hard connect to Diagon Alley, basically.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna obviously it's gonna be okay for people just to put it alongside it, and it doesn't look too bad.
I'm gonna need more shelves.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I need to start planning where I'm going to display my Diagon Alley now. Good shout.
Yeah.
It was a good shout. I really like that idea. I kind of wish Lego Harry Potter was a little bit like Taylor Swift in that they just embedded hints about what is going to come next year. And so you could go back and like come up with this crazy conspiracy theory.
Oh, that's what I try and do all the time. If I read it.
I think your subscribers are very aware of that.
Yeah.
Did you see this on this box? What does it mean?
Technically, I got the Hogwarts Express right. At some point.
TopicBricks? I mean, they could already be doing that this year.
Rosie, if you throw everything at the wall, something's going to stick.
You know what? I like it though. Shoot for the moon to land amongst the stars.
Exactly.
We love Rosie and his conspiracy theories.
Borgenbergs is part of the Gringotts display at London Master Square.
Okay. All right. That could be a hint. I like it. Good. I like it.
I could do a video on it. No, I'm joking.
You could.
But that actually makes it a little bit more promising. Is it a substantial display, or is it just like, not that substantial?
Isn't it? What are...
For the Borgenberg specifically, because I know about the whole like Gringotts thing. But I never heard about that being in front of.
Is it what like Bellatrix and them are in front of, like that like darker background? I haven't. Hold on. Where's my phone?
Someone must have I'm sure Greg's done a vlog of it.
Oh, for sure.
Undoubtedly.
Leicester. Oh my gosh. The American tries to say Leicester Square.
Leicester Square.
Hey. Okay. Store. I can't find it.
I need a 1x2 bricks then.
It is. They've got all of Diagon Alley. Oh, nice. Dude, these are chunky. I would love to make a buildable Hermione. Yeah, Draco's there. Okay. All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
I'll send you that photo, Rosie. Just to have on Insta.
Okay.
Makes sense though. That's a really nice. I can't wait to go. They better still have this up. Better not be going anywhere.
Maybe they will. I imagine it's still there. 1x2. Let's have a look at this picture. Oh yeah, there is a Borgenbergs. Wait, where am I looking?
I think on the left where Draco is, Nocturne. Isn't that Borgenbergs?
Oh yeah.
At least from the old sets, that's what it gives me vibes of. But
yeah, I think it looks like to be a little bit more of just a rebuild, but maybe when you go around that corner, there's more to it.
More, yeah.
It just looks like the entrance rather than like something new, which could possibly, you're going to London this weekend. All right, check for me.
Investigate.
Yes, we need Inspector Gadget on the case. Expected gadget. Okay. TopicBricks.
I appreciated the little bit of a break though from Harry Potter with waiting until like March to really start the set hype.
But again, it feels like they revealed the sets way too early. Because it's not like my hype has gone for those particular sets, but you know.
Well, you forget like, oh, those aren't out yet. Those don't come out until like March 1st.
Exactly. Like I hate when they release it a day before because it's like, oh, by the way, there's like an £800 set coming out like tomorrow, and if you don't get it day one, then it's going to be out of stock for 4 months because we can't, deal with inventory. So, well, I hate when they do that for like the big UCS Star Wars sets because it's obviously very frustrating. But for like a small wave to be released like this far in advance, and it was the same with the trunk last year because that was revealed in like October, and it came out in March.
I also think if this isn't their strategy to curb leaks, in that we've had, we think this got leaked, we're just going to go ahead and release it ourselves. I think that's like a backup strategy of if they know it's out there or if they know it's been compromised, they're just going to announce it if it is within that 3-month like release date time period or 2-month release date time period. That I'm going on like because they've been so obsessed with cracking down on leaks.
Yeah.
I pretty much just use Rosie's streams to complete sets that I've started and not completed. Just like, yes.
I can't do that. Like as soon as I start something, I'm like, no, it needs to be done. Like, and then I can move on to the next thing.
I agree. I've gotten into this weird Mod Podge place that I'm trying to get out of.
Yeah. Hey, the play feature works, which I shouldn't have tested because now gotta put all the plates down again.
Yeah, but isn't that a fun play feature? They don't make them like that anymore.
It is good, yeah. Alright. Now, is that the West Tower? The East Tower? The West Tower. According to Ashen Flash, someone predicted most of the new sets and their set numbers shortly before TopicBricks announced the new wave. And they predicted. Yeah. Yeah. But we'll have to see about it. Again, it's very hard to trust leaks because they can be very.
Get your hopes up.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not saying anything. I'm not part of this conversation.
You see someone on Instagram and you think, okay, that's cool, and then it just turns out to be, not true. But then you just got to choose your sources carefully. I don't know where Ashen Flash got the information from, so it depends. Because there's certain people I do trust, but then, the random stuff on Instagram you see on #LegoLeaks is a bit, you got to take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah. It's
wild, wild west.
Oh, Tommy, what do you think of the whole? Speaking of that, what do you think of the whole Jabba's throne room info?
Again, it's. Hold on, I've just accidentally. There we go.
You're dead quiet for me, by the way.
You're fine.
That's fine.
It's probably because you're just really far away.
That's true.
The whole Jabba's throne room thing is fine. Again, I won't
indulge.
I won't say any of my opinions until I see pictures of it. I still don't think it'll be a molded Jabba.
No.
Nope. I know that people are saying it's gonna be, but just you
gotta think that obviously it's Because
Until
we get
someone
engaged.
sees a picture of it and says it's 100% a molded jabber, I won't believe it.
I think that's a good stance to have.
Yeah, like we've
And I
seen
think
a
that's the
Max,
same with
like-
any leak nowadays.
like we've seen a Max Rebo minifigure in production. We've seen pictures of that, and obviously we know what obviously the other UCS set is rumored to be, which would obviously have a jabber in it. So it would make sense if they're going to have jabber in multiple sets, to then mold it.
That'll give you, and I know we've had this discussion. Like I
Yeah.
say, it's more likely to be a molded jabber if they're doing the other rumored set that we know about.
Yeah. But
And
the
I'll
layer,
give you that,
yeah,
but it's again one of those situations where I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless in pictures, it doesn't matter. Really.
the version of layer like wouldn't surprise me either, and especially when it.
No,
has
I think if the other set's rumored, then
you think that other version of
that
layer
will
will come in that set.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
then we're
think
getting
if,
both.
if that's especially if it's listed as an 18+ set as well. I know
Yeah.
the diorama is as well, but it's
Yeah.
a lot more accessible.
Mhm.
So unless the Max Rebo is coming in a poly bag, I think it's likely that
Yeah.
she'll appear in the other way.
Yeah. And I'm glad we are
The-
getting a reference to the Han Solo and Carbonite as well, because I was
Well,
worried
I'm glad they're keeping it consistent with the Razor Crest.
See, I get that, but I prefer the mold. I think
Yeah,
the
I think
mold is
everybody.
more
I think
accurate.
everybody prefers the mold, but it's once again Lego keeping things. This is why I didn't think they would do a molded jabber, because they've upped. Well, I say they've upped their standards. It's not exactly like they have, but like
I think
the-
the mold's fine. Like,
I think the mold is great, but it wouldn't be consistent with what they've just released in a $600 set. So I feel like they have to remain consistent to that degree, and not give a higher quality carbonite piece in a cheaper set than your $600 one.
yeah,
Especially now that that Han Solo piece is exclusive to things like that chamber set and the Slave One. I can see exactly why they wouldn't redo that piece.
Well, it's
be
not
nice to
really,
know
you can
who
get it in
doesn't
like
have
a
it.
20 quid set, right?
You could, yeah, but obviously you can't anymore. But it is an
Does it not come with the
piece.
little baby Boba Fett slave one?
No,
No.
that one's from Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be included in that
I
set.
just don't think we need to change it. Like,
It doesn't need changing, but I think if they're not producing that piece anymore, the best way to do it is keep it consistent
it's
with
just to keep- yeah.
is keeping it consistent with their other thing, which at this point would be a sticker. And I also think it's going to be the same size as those other carbonite pieces, because that mold is huge,
Yeah.
big piece. It's obviously got the room for the minifigure in the back, and I think if you're not including the minifigure, then that's also a problem.
I generally think that's why they changed it, is because they could get away with not including the minifigure. But obviously, if you have that other piece, then the minifigure really needs to come with the set as well, which adds more cost to Lego. And obviously, producing a sticker for all the details rather than a mold is going to be cheaper as well. So I just think it's for cost saving. It's definitely not to increase the quality.
No, I definitely. Well, the thing is, I'm not arguing quality. I'm arguing consistency.
Yeah.
Is like if they had included the big mold pieces in the Razor Crest, then I agree,
Yeah.
it should be the big mold pieces. But because that Razor Crest is so recent, and it's not the first time they've done that carbonite piece, and I also think it is kind of a throwback to the original carbonite piece, considering it's on the same brick.
Yeah.
I know it's like,
But then there's a reason that was the original and they changed it.
well, yeah, I know, but like,
Yeah.
I still think if you have that original piece, you'll be able to swap it out, but at the same time, it's one of those pieces where I have one of those carbonite pieces. In fact, no, I have 2 of those carbonite pieces. So, like, I'm quite happy that I now have an exclusive carbonite piece.
Yeah.
Even though it's not necessarily exclusive to one set, it's a nice piece to have. I like those types of items.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's worth investing in the other figure, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just in case that set isn't what we think it's going to be, and that Max Rebo just does come in a poly bag or something.
Would you buy that UCS set if it is that?
No, I really don't think I would. I would buy the figures, hands down. I would go onto Bricklink or I'd go on Firestar and I'd, buy all of the figures. I think the figures are going to be the main highlight to that set for me.
I think it'll look pretty epic though on display.
I think it will as well. But if I think there's one thing that you have to like. I look at this in terms of buying Lego now. Like, if it's a set for me and I'm not building it I'm not using it for content or anything along those lines. It's like, is it going to be on display within 2 years? And with that set, I can't see it being on display because I'll want to change it out for another set, like the AT-AT or the Razor Crest or something along those lines. There are better sets out there than that one that I feel has saved me a lot of money. And granted, I will buy the figures because I think the figures are going to be the main highlight to that set, especially if they do exclusive R2 and C-3PO and stuff like that. But there's just a lot of things I would deem are not massively necessary in terms of just the build in general. And it's also a case of, like what you say before, like the side builds, how are they going to look?
Yeah.
Are they going to inflate the cost loads? Like, there's so many factors.
Yeah.
To that particular set.
Yeah, I think I would get it eventually, but I don't think I'd get it day one.
It's going to be an expensive year for anyone that likes to double dip in Star Wars and Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's that as well. It's just too much stuff to save up for. Like, if I had the money, then I'd buy a lot more Lego, but like, it would have to be pretty epic for me to go out and buy a UCS set day one. Like, I'm talking Death Star 2, Imperial Shuttle, like those things I just would buy like day one. I could not resist. But
I really hope it's the Imperial Shuttle. I think that would be a much better display piece than what I think that this set's going to be.
But yeah, the issue is obviously the Jabba's sail barge is going to be one of the cheaper ones, where the other one, the Imperial Shuttle, would obviously be one of the big ones, and we already know what the rumored of that's getting replaced as already, which makes sense in the context of what's recently retired. And I think it'll be more popular, but for me, it's not something I'm interested in.
Rosie, how do you clean your Lego?
How do I clean my Lego?
And I think once upon a time, old Rosie would have gone, no, everything needs a display case.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
It depends, like, how you mean clean. Like, are you talking like sets you've already built and you want to just dedust them or dust them every 6 months, or
I would say
or
that.
you're talking like you're buying used sets and you want to clean them and rebuild and and build them? Because there's two different answers there. For just cleaning your own Lego sets and your own Lego City and stuff, I've got a video which shows off like a vacuum you can purchase which is really effective in cleaning Lego elements. And I'd recommend going to watch that video. But it's specially designed if you want to look at it that way, for cleaning Lego. It's not specially designed. It's simply just a vacuum, a standard vacuum with a Lego brick slapped on it, and it's advertised as a specialized Lego vacuum, but it's just an ordinary vacuum. But to be fair, it still works.
It does the job, right? Yeah.
It does
To
the
be
job.
fair, it does the job.
But it's a very funny video, and for that sort of cleaning, I'd recommend that. If in terms of you're just buying used sets, and I'd recommend cleaning all used sets before you build them, because you just should. I essentially separate all the parts that are stickered and not stickered. All the non-sticker parts go in a big massive bowl of soapy water, warm soapy water, and then I swirl them around, then transfer those parts, spread them over like a big surface of a towel, and let them dry for 6 to 12 hours, and there you go, they're all clean and they're like new essentially at that point. And it's definitely worth doing, because if you notice with like old Lego sets that are 5+ years old, when you start to move them and flex them, they you hear like a creaking noise, and you don't really want that. It's not very nice. And just cleaning them and making them like new again, it doesn't take long, and it's worth doing. It's a better experience for you building them as well. So yeah.
Know what I'm doing.
Snake goes there. I can't wait for you to see dust on all my sets. You're gonna go mental. Yeah. It's fine. I don't think this room is entirely dusty, but I definitely want to get an air purifier when I move from this room. Like a Dyson one. Like, I think you've got one as well, haven't you, Tommy?
I have one, but I use it for breathing. I don't use it for cleaning.
Well, it's for both. Like, it's good for both. Like, if you're in your office for 13 hours a day, then I think it's beneficial just for that anyway. It just makes your environment more healthy. Like. Would you get a case for your sets? I would, but Space disagrees with me. Because I'm a big fan of display cases.
Yes.
I think they're worth the investment. On sites like iDisplayit and WikiBrick, you're getting, with either company, you're getting your money's worth. And I think for those specialized sets that you really love, it's definitely worth investing in a display case. It just really elevates the model, I should say. Especially with the big 18+ ones, like the Hogwarts one I've got in a display case, and it's fantastic. But it's just room. Like, I don't have enough room to do that to all of them. So again, I think the best middle ground there is to buy display cabinets, which are enclosed. IKEA do ones called Detolf, and they're £60 each, and you can fit quite a bit of Lego in there. They're like 4 rows high. And yeah, I'd look into those if you want to display your Lego just free, but cheaply and being space efficient. I think it ticks all those boxes. Because 60 quid is pretty much the average price of one of those larger display cases.
Anymore, Rosie.
So,
Rosie,
yeah.
they're not 60 quid anymore.
What, from who?
From IKEA, the glass
What
cabinets. They're 75 now.
Okay, whatever. 75. Like 75 quid can get you like one larger display case from iDisplayit. Like, not even the largest, just sort of like a large one, and you can fit one set in there. But the IKEA ones, you can fit that set plus another 6, really. Like, looking at one of mine, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 sets in one of those display cases, and they cost 60 or 75 quid each. So yeah, they're really good value for money. Granted, like 6 of those are the books, but Still
counts.
Still
for
counts.
Completionists.
I would not recommend Billy bookcases.
Oh, Billy bookcases are fine. I think they're quite a classy way to do it if you are okay with, like, depending on what your main goal is. If your main goal is to see the set, you need like more like the Deadloft glass cases. But if you're okay with kind of going against, the only thing when you put the glass on the Billy bookcases, the middle has quite a wide, opaque strip of you can't really see inside. So
Yeah. But I'm not too much of a fan of them. Like I had in my last house, I had about 7 Billy bookcases in my room, like all white, because that's just the style I went with, and they're just not very good. And they're not very deep either. They're only like 30 centimeters deep, which isn't really. It's not really enough, I don't think, for a lot of Lego sets.
So harsh.
Yeah, and they're just a pain to align, and I've managed to get rid of them one by one, and now I've only got one, which I want to get rid of as well. Yeah, it just doesn't really fit into the aesthetic of my room anymore.
Guess what?
The what?
The what of your room?
The aesthetic.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Every time, man.
Every time.
So, breaking news. How do you all feel about Dots getting cancelled?
I'm devastated, and I couldn't see it coming either. Like,
Do you think, Rosie, in your opinion, will Harry Potter Lego Dots revive the theme enough?
no. Even I'm like pains to purchase it. Like it's. I don't even know. I'm not even going to make a video on them. I just don't care.
Oh, all right.
Like, it'd be cool to get some printed pieces, but like, is printed pieces really worth £50? Like, really? Come on. It's like the trunk set, but just worse. So we get some cool pieces in the trunk set that are like, you know, these little stickers and printed pieces, and that kind of you can sort of justify the 65 quid, but then like the dot sets, you don't even get minifigures.
Poor Rosie, not everybody cares about minifigures.
Oh, unfortunate soul.
Hang on. That context was in the argument of UCS sets, which people aren't.
No,
people aren't buying UCS sets for minifigures.
General. Yeah.
I need a red tile.
I missed something. Am I supposed to have an extra horn?
I need a red tile. Where's my red tile on those?
You probably are getting extra horns in that set.
Yeah, I guess. Just making sure, like, it's easy to miss those little.
But those cabinets don't keep your sets just free. They have gaps in them, right? What, the glass ones?
They do. Yeah, like I think some may get in, but it decreases it by like 90%.
97%, yeah. Like, I've never had to de-dust them. They're all fine. Like, and I get them out like at least once a year to make some sort of video on them, like a comparison. And like, I've never had to like, oh, I better de-dust this.
I do think they're a pain to move. It's glass, so shipping and all of that stuff. That's the hardest part for me.
But I think with IKEA, you get into it like knowing that. It's the same with Billy bookcases. You don't really move Billy bookcases, because they're what? How much are they? £35 up from IKEA. Like the hassle of taking that apart, put it in a van and moving it and taking up all that space. It's just not worth the hassle. It's probably going to get damaged. Like you just basically ditch it and just buy it again in the new place. Like, and I feel like IKEA furniture is kind of designed in that way where it's not that suitable for transportation and moving, but it's also stupidly cheap.
The Calyx units move really well. Like I've moved several of those houses and stuff. And, if they're really solid, they're really heavy, and you have to sign off on a lot of places that, hey, this is pressed wood furniture that is way more easily damaged than, like real stuff. But it still gets the job done at a very budget rate. But most of the things can easily be moved. It's just when you get into the glass and the like really tall bookcase, like it gets a little bit more flimsy. But I've moved plenty of IKEA furniture very successfully.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to move mine. Like, because it's
now these would be a nightmare. Like the metal glass cabinets, like you would have to take the glass out and like transport it separately from the metal frame.
Oh yeah, it's like these glass ones. I don't know how, because each one is like what, like 5 foot, 5.5 foot tall.
Yeah,
like maybe even 6 foot tall.
Better start looking into how to do that.
I once moved 4 of them in one trip.
How did you do it? I'm really curious. Like, how did you? Because I imagine you took each glass pane out, then you put like some sort of blanket down. You put the glass on it, then another bit of blanket, then the glass on top of that. So the glass wasn't like on top of each other, because then it would scratch, right?
Oh, I mean, to be fair, you're half right. The way we moved it, we put a blanket down. You stack all of the glass on top of each other.
Oh,
because it's not going to scratch, because it's that heavy that it presses it all together.
Not even just a bit of paper in between them.
No, we were buying them second hand because they don't make black ones anymore. So
yeah,
it was a case of like, oh, just try and get everything sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up just stacking all of the glass on top of each other, stacking all the wood pieces on top of each other, and then the inside metal frames, they come into 2 pieces, so you just stack them on top of each other. It's actually quite compact.
So it's not that, because it just seems daunting. Like
it's not that hard. When you're trying to move them and not disassemble them, that's when it starts to get a bit like, oh, okay.
I'm okay disassembling them, because I imagine when I move, it's just going to take like a week off, just to sort of, okay, we need to like rebuild all this furniture and just get like this place in order type thing.
Oh man, Rosie's TopicBricks Studios coming at you, 2023.
Yeah. Oh, I love this globe. It's so nice.
Okay, the wings.
Where's the piece? It's the globe. Where's the other piece of the globe? I've lost the other piece of the globe. Where's the other piece of the globe? There it is.
I think I'll put him downstairs too. I still haven't built Fox. I built the dragon before Fox.
Fox is a nice set. Have you seen the price of Fox now? It's like tripled in price.
Well, I better pick up the one that I was going to get then.
It's like crazy.
I just don't know, how long can this sustain itself? Like the prices on these sets. Like, is it going to? I just have no idea. Like, are people paying that for it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
People are asking that, but
no, I always like look at solds on eBay. I always just go to completed. And,
wild.
Yeah.
Just can't get my head around it. But I was gonna pick up a few more books, and I saw that somewhere the Transfiguration and then iMovie books.
Yeah.
Not Transfiguration. Oh my god. Divination. Divination. Sorry.
Yeah. This tower's quite shorter than I thought it would be. It's only small.
It's quite. I mean, you have another. Yeah, you'll have another wall, but it's quite small. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just an extension. They went ham with the roofs, though. The roofs really bump it up.
Yeah.
Because I have mine built, but it's in this darkened cube right
Yeah.
there. It's in
Yeah,
that one.
I can kind of tell. Yeah, I don't know where mine's gonna go. Obviously, I want to put them both together, but so I'm not gonna really be able to display this properly until the other one's built. So I need to do that soon, which will be in another stream.
In another stream. Hint, hint.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Don't know when. I imagine soonish. And then after that, the next stream's going to be March, which is sad.
Yeah, but that means, making some content, making our own content.
Exactly.
Especially
And March, I'll
those
be
of us-
getting all the sets apart from the dots because the dots don't exist.
I'll build the dots.
You build the dots.
I'll combine 2 dot sets, and we'll see
Oh
what
my
we
God.
can make.
I bought 2 dot sets to have more dots.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that.
Are you doing the video, Tommy, on the second task? Like buildings, putting some of those together like me, or no?
No. None of that.
All that. What, are you going to buy 2 sets and put them together?
I think I'm going to buy 3. 2 or 3.
Okay. All right, TopicBricks.
But let's see. I think probably 3.
I think it would also be nice to do a Bricklink shopping list of good pieces that you can build up your kelp forest and stuff like that. I want several as well, just for the Grindelows, if anything. I want an army. I'm gonna build those. I'm gonna build up my collection of those, just like my Cornish pixies. But
Yeah.
I don't know where else. It's just curious to me when they release these tiny one-off characters that are barely in any sets. I'm just like, I know they're probably expensive to make. Would you want to put them in more sets just for the mold and the specialized mold and stuff? But also, they just seem limited. So
Yeah.
I really like them.
Right, yellow and red mug. And 2 tables. Where's the big roof piece? There we go. And that's 1 tile built.
I'm curious.
4, 5, 6, 7. Rosie, new song.
What, are you bored of this one? I think I only got 1 left. This one? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Got the other tower.
What on earth?
What are some of the sets you hope to get next year? I'd love to see UCS Chamber of Secrets set. I think that'd be cool. All the sets. Philosopher's Stone. What are we missing? Wing keys. I think that'd be cool, but then I don't really care that much about getting the wing keys. I don't think. There's not that much missing from Philosopher's Stone. Maybe a full footage pitch or something.
I'd like to see the 3 challenges.
Yeah.
As like a big Chamber of Secrets type set.
Yeah.
Molded fluffy, please.
How would you do the chest thing though?
Well, they'd just do a scaled down version.
Yeah. That could be cool. Chamber of Secrets film. Anything particularly missing from there? Maybe a Borgin and Burks, something like that. Nocturne Alley. Prisoner of Azkaban. They could do UCS Fort Anglia as well. Prisoner of Azkaban, I think it's pretty covered. Goblet of Fire, there's a lot missing from there, such as the Durmstrong ship. Maybe the third task, something like that. Even if they redid the Graveyard Jewel at that point, I think I'd be happy with, because the last set was really good and it was really popular, but I think probably a little bit just too small. Maybe even a better Ministry of Magic. There's a lot of sets they could do, to be fair, but it's we just don't know the direction of what they're going to do.
Funnels.
Yeah, it kind of gets obscure the later in the books you go. Like, of course, like there's Shell Cottage. There's like all of these random places, but it's just so less known. You've got to like make it to like the very, very end.
Yeah.
And it's less iconic in a way.
Maybe Luna's house.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But then, like, I don't know even that would sell particularly well, really.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but
yeah. No, we could get the minifigure of Xenophilius, but like
Xenophilus. Okay, I wanted to make sure I said it right.
yeah, like
Xenophilus.
again, are people going to spend 130 quid on a set just to get that minifigure? Nah. I would, but realistically, most people aren't. Pieces.
Are they brick belt wings or are they cloth pieces?
They're clothy. There's clothy. But there's pretty much a Technic base for it.
Have you not built the Hungarian hotel? No.
Not yet.
Build it.
I got loads on my backlog. I got much more to prioritize.
Trying to figure out where I'm going to put my banners.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them on a wall.
Thank you, Rosie, for
Could
that
do that.
insight. I was
Yeah.
meaning, where could I put them on the wall? I'm going to have to.
Oh, you're actually going to put them on the wall? I'm not.
I think by the door, like by a doorway, like one right on top of the other wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't have them. The unfortunate thing, like you could try, like I'd have to secure them shut, but I could just imagine it going really poorly if I tried to like mount it on the angle, just because it just immediately swing open and just crash.
Yeah, you need to kind of put them high enough where the cats can't like jump through them.
Listen, the cats will get to it no matter what. If it's on the wall, they really like grabbing onto it.
Yeah. I'll figure out a way.
Rosie, what are your new favorite topics to talk about? Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Are you going up for? Yeah, I am going up for Lego Lord of the Rings, but
His wallet isn't, but
yeah, I'm disappointed in the lack of what seems to be summer wave sets, which are not getting. I am making a video. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. It might be the day after. Probably the day after on Saturday. Discussing Lego Lord of the Rings and the potential of the summer wave and what sets I'd like to see and stuff. But it doesn't look incredibly likely it's going to be this year. But who knows? Like, who knows?
Welcome to the No Way Home Club.
Who knows?
Yeah. They've made it like an entire section on the Lego website for Lord of the Rings and stuff, where they could have just put those brickhead sets, in the brickhead section like they do with every other one. So there's obviously more stuff coming, but I have no idea what's going on with it. Again, if they fail to do a proper summer wave with minifigures, it's such a missed opportunity. It's ridiculous.
Rosie, not everybody wants minifigures.
Yes, they do. For play sets to do, not for UCS sets. UCS sets is a bonus, but I need to find a plate, a template. Where is this template gone? Exactly. Oh, it's here. Member for 1 year. Thank you, Bossman, very much. 1 year membership. I appreciate that a lot. What's up to you as well? Jesus, 1 year.
That is pretty crazy to think about.
I didn't know if I had membership for a year. That's scary.
Miniature Twilight Portal, that's awesome.
1 year. How about the new Disney sets rumored? I'm looking forward to those. I'd love to say that I am, but I don't really know that much about Disney. Like, a friend of mine is banging on about this snitch thing. Stitch, sorry. I literally have never heard of the guy before.
Tech, please tell me you were listening to that.
I've literally never heard of the guy before. Tech brought him up like 70 times the other day. Which really probably should. I've heard of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Basic knowledge achieved.
And I know Mickey Mouse. But that's the only mouse guy I know. I just don't have that extensive knowledge in terms of Disney.
He's not a Disney adult, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Good lord. think this is harder than Hedwig for sure.
We're getting a new Disney castle. Are we?
I
What,
haven't
like a
heard
big
that.
one? What, like a UCS style?
I'm guessing they're gonna come out with something like the other, like the paint castle. I'm guessing if they were to come out with one, the other one is retired. It's crazy. It's now time to release another.
Yeah, I think if they do it in a different colour, then the other one would still maintain some sort of value. But
Absolutely. And the Disney fans already, like, if you buy it, you bought it. Like, those that slept on it, it was out for like 8 years.
unless
I
they're
would
just
say 8, but
re-releasing
like
it.
maybe 5.
It could be doing a Death Star, but they're re-releasing exactly the same set with no changes.
Who knows? I don't know yet.
Like they did with Saturn 5 as well. But I don't know, I've not even heard of this.
Nope. I haven't really heard of it too much either. I think it mostly just makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're gonna go
Hello.
really. Yeah, hello. I think they're gonna go really hard on Disney for sure. It's one of their best selling themes, and the 100 year. I think it's the 100 year, right?
Don't ask me. Ask.
I think it's the
ask
100
Mama.
year thing.
Yeah, 100
Like,
year, yes.
Going crazy.
100 years. That's a long time.
Yep. Yes, it is.
How do I build?
A little bit smaller.
Yes, it's the pink
Ah, nice.
castle, and it's to be a little bit smaller than the other one, just retired. Okay, that's good.
Because it still has the walls, and it is also technically smaller than because it's in Disneyland and not Disney World. It's got a little moat. If people put a moat around it, it'd be so much fun.
Yeah. That's good then. I think people would then like to get the other one as well, just to like display both next to each other,
Yeah.
both variants, because like
Oh yeah.
I can see
Agree.
that being a really cool
Ah.
display.
You okay?
I fell in a hole.
Oh.
God damn it. I assume you're playing Minecraft.
I am right now, yes. And then as soon as the stream is done, I need to get on with videos.
Wow, look at this try-hard working on a weekday.
What can I say?
Yeah. Just
A true
unbelievable.
model. A true model. Of work
And
ethic.
it's so far behind in our bet. It's going to be cute seeing you at the
Oh,
time.
Rosie, I would be really careful what
yeah.
you say here, bud.
I was gonna say, I thought that was off
Remember-
the table.
Remember that time that you thought you were ahead of building a certain Hogwarts train? Like, nah, I'm good. Like,
Yeah, but we'll have to see who wins in the end.
Oh, I'm very excited to see. Oh, I'm planning on it. Look at that. Look at that claw structure. Look at that wing structure.
Yeah,
very
it's a really cool set. The whatchamacallit, the Hungarian Horntail. Thank you, One Brick Stud, for tier 3 membership.
Remember.
Thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated, man.
Very
Welcome
nice.
to the Galleon Club, I guess would be the terminology for that one.
Really?
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride.
Okay. Let's go.
Much appreciated.
Oh, that is hanging on for dear life.
I need to do more members exclusive content, I feel like.
It's something I'm trying to do this year.
Yeah. Like even just like little updates and stuff on like, you
Yep.
know,
mocks and whatnot, like what's going on in the background, what you're working
Exactly,
towards.
yeah.
Even like, you know, like little things in your life as well. I think people want to know.
Yeah. I really need to be doing more, I feel. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy being a member.
Oh,
Helps me do more videos, of course.
And mocks.
And marks, yeah.
Goes towards the mock, but it makes content possible.
Indeed.
Because Lego is expensive.
Unfortunately, yes.
Aww.
Where's my skull?
Oh, success. Okay, look at that. Oh, man.
Yes, it's a very good set, the Hungarian Hotel.
Good stuff.
Shocked Tommy hasn't built it yet.
I haven't built it because I don't have time to build things.
Time, space. Time,
But you're
space.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yes, because this is what I want to put my time into.
Oh, but
personal
you could be
choice.
building these sets.
I will put my time into those sets when I feel like building them.
When I feel like it.
Wow.
Wow.
You're the type of guy
Listen,
that
you should
does
be
stuff
getting on
that he
him.
wants to do.
You should be getting on me for just now building it. This is a fake fan. This is fake fan right here.
That is true. I'm missing it. No, I'm not here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so nice. Actually, I think they slightly. Is it better than it?
I think the Hungarian Houndtail is way better than Hardwick.
Oh, absolutely. Like the overall, I'm just saying the wing mechanism.
Oh,
Her-
I can't
hers-
speak for.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite. It looks better. I think just because it's not brick built, it's not as obvious that it just flops down.
Yeah, like I even forgot I had a wing feature because like you just don't use it. So, and if as long as it looks fine, then that's mostly all that matters. Like I'm not sitting flapping its wings, going, "Oh, I just wish the mechanism was slightly different," because it's just
Just here, perpetually just turning.
You know what I mean? Like,
All right, wing number 2. Here we go. Hi. They're a little bit tedious, not gonna lie.
Rosie, I request new song.
new song. Well, I don't know if we've got any new songs left, but we've got some different songs. Well, this one, if it's playing, I can't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
No,
Don't
that's
know.
why. No.
This one.
Rosie, all these songs sound the same.
Yeah. What about? Let me spice it up a little bit. Let me. Here we go. This one.
Well, at least it sounds different.
There we go. What more can you ask for? I'm nearly done now anyway. I just got this last little bit to do, and then I've got a tree, and then that's it. Where is... There it is. What?
This is what you get. How we feel about the Harry Potter summer wipe?
Same way I feel about this song.
What, you're not a fan of it?
Okay,
I mean, I think it's pretty incredible. Like, if you heard this in the club, it will get you going, you know.
For the bass, you gotta hear the bass drop.
Yeah.
Proof in one sentence that Rosie's never been outside.
I don't like clubs, they're scary.
I don't like that. Why?
It's like people are loud and there's flashing lights and people are talking and
you're moving to the city?
Yeah, but not for the clubbing scene, you know, for convenience of like having a shop nearby and not having to go like 400 miles to like get some bread.
400 miles.
You know, and having a cinema nearby and having a Lego store 4 minutes away. Not like, oh, the you know, just random thought is there, I don't know.
The proximity of food that worries me a bit.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is any restaurant I can imagine is in like a stone's throw distance for like roughly where we're looking, and it's good and bad.
2023. You said the freshman 15. That's the Lego 15 of moving.
It's going to be the year we spend like 40 grand on food.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
You have to get one of the treadmill desks in your studio.
Exactly. I can get a treadmill in there. You can order everything. Not everything. Like, just some things. More often than now. Also, I want to get Domino's.
And do you not want to get Domino's?
I don't know.
You did good yesterday, I thought.
Yeah, I was going to yesterday, but then I didn't. I showed self-restraint. Ow, a nail.
Well, self-restraint if you get one today.
Well, one day at a time, you know.
Right, okay.
It doesn't make sense to me either, but like,
we're
I need to
aware.
justify it to myself somehow.
Oh. Did I build this wrong? No, I didn't. I'm too good for that. Okay.
God, this sticker is horrendous. What is this guy playing at?
No, it doesn't have much on this song, I'll tell you that.
I think this song is incredible.
I think incredible.
Sarcasm is incredible.
Selling it a bit.
Let's replace the sticker after.
Rosie, do you have these songs on just repeat?
Yeah.
Have you not picked up on that yet?
Well, no, I have. I just want to hear him say it.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't know. Like, it's not the most technical playlist. It's just, yeah, kind of a standard one. But it's fine.
Right, is it?
Pick a better playlist. And I could, but this is a free.
That would
playlist.
require
Yeah, this is a free
preparation.
playlist provided by the wonderful people at StreamYard, and I took them on their offer. I'm missing one gold stud.
There we go.
And it's not here. I probably have one spare in my little box of parts. Yeah, got one there.
You get lunch after this. Lunch I actually made. cooked.
Yeah. But that, you know,
You know,
I might as well. You never know.
Crock-Pot is the best. Like, you need to get a crock-pot or something like that. It's your best friend. Just set it, forget it, and then there's food that you can eat on
Let's
for like
see what's there.
several days.
They're at 100 minutes, so I think I'm gonna say this will be done in 10 minutes time. This entire, both builds.
Both the no,
Yes.
30 minutes. I think we learned our lesson from last time.
Hang on, but I won the first time.
Oh, never mind.
The first time I won. The second time it wasn't even close. But you know, 10 minutes. I'll give myself to complete these two builds.
You know the drill. Start the time.
How do you know the drill? Start the time. You start the time because if I start the time, there's a bias, isn't there? Because yeah, I have intentions to win.
I think it's going to take him at least 20 minutes.
You need a neutral timekeeper. 20 minutes? No. 10 minutes. So best get going. Okay. Yeah, we're going. Right, this set is done. Move out the way. Right.
Yay! Another set to add to Rosie's collection.
So we got Forbidden Forest in, what, 9 minutes? Okay. I don't even know if I can do... Can I do Forbidden Forest in 9 minutes? I think it's possible.
Immediately questions.
I think it's possible. I believe in myself.
It's good. I'm glad. You should.
Where's the bloody cape? There it is.
Oh well. Going well, guys. You come for this high quality content right here.
Yeah.
Rosie racing against the clock and his friends just making fun of him the entire time.
I need a wand. Harry has a brown wand or staff, whatever you want to call it. She doesn't have Hagrid's head. For God's sake. How long? 9 minutes still? Hagrid is such a weird minifigure, right? Does not have a pink umbrella. Okay.
It's quite odd.
Maybe
Not
it's
in
done.
the forest.
True. Eight minutes. Okay. 8 minutes. Do you think I'll do it, Tommy?
What?
Huh?
No.
No.
I think he's a bit distant.
No.
I'm missing a piece. Where is it? Oh no. This piece.
All thanks to the tree is built, ladies and gentlemen.
Is How long is left? I think 6 minutes or something. 6.5.
I didn't know I was kind of racing along, but apparently I am.
Make that 6 minutes, really? No. Right.
Top. Connect here.
Very cool tree. I like this tree.
Yeah, it's very nice. It holds its own for the set.
Spider is here.
All right.
And we're done.
Yay, you did it. I'm proud of you.
So that is the 2 sets. There's that's what's gone off the mentor. And these 2 are meant to go. Oh, here and here. And that's meant to go. Under this bed.
Hey. I also finished mine.
There you go. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's nice.
This should go.
Don't worry, there's so much time for that, Joe. All these sets come out in the future. Done.
There you go. Now it's had a couple missing pieces. Then I'll just put Hagrid. I can't bother doing all of the figures. Snakes can go in here and in here. This piece can come off. It can come off. We need a brick separator on me. I'll do it after. Yeah, that is basically the 2 sets, and it took how long in total? 106 minutes, which is roughly what I thought it would take, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I will be building the 2010 Hogwarts Castle set very soon. I don't know when, probably within the next week or something like that, because I just want to build that set in order to put these 2 with it, and it's, you know, I'm really looking forward to build it because it's one of my favorite ever Lego Harry Potter sets. So definitely stay tuned for that, and hit that subscribe button. That's been it for this stream. Thank you, Lauren and Tommy, for being here on this little build, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye guys, thanks.